Hi, Kim. My name is Christopher Ingeson, and I am with Artistic SEO Solutions. I came across your website the other day, and I decided I would like to see if I could help you guys out by giving you a little information. The three things that I want to share with you today are information on content, citations, and backlinks. So, content, what is considered content on your website? Content is anything that's on your website. Your images, your links, your uh, words on here, everything is considered content. Even how you save your words, right? The names that you give them is considered content and keyword content to boot. So, why is this important? Well, let me tell you. So, in order for you guys to be found for the key phrases and key terms that you want to be found for, you need to make sure that those key words and key phrases are in your content. The more unique and authoritative content that you have, the more likely it is that Google is going to present your site in search results when potential customers are searching for those keywords. And just so you know, those are also known as buyer intent keywords. You need to have uh, about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your page that you're ranking for in order for Google to consider you as being optimized. So that's about all I have for this section. Uh, you need quality content, you need to have keywords, and you need to have those numbers up by at least 1,500 words. So let's move on to the next section, which is citations. And as we look at this, obviously everybody knows what this is, the Google search screen. I pulled up HVAC Colorado Springs, which is one of the keywords that is on your website. And as we look on this screen, the first thing we see is advertisement. Then as we go down here, the next section, this is what we're going to be talking about. This is the Google Business page or Map Pack. This comprises about 46% of all of the clicks when somebody does a buyer intent keyword such as HVAC in Colorado Springs. What makes you rank in here is everything I just described to you on your homepage also applies here to ratings, 50 to 100 photos, updating your business profile on a regular basis. We're talking about weekly. And then also citations. And what are citations? Citations are your name, address, and phone number as it appears on your profile, spread out on sites all throughout the web, such as Yelp, Facebook, uh, white pages, yellow pages, any site that will display your company's business information and reputable ones count as citations. And the more reputable ones that you have, the bigger ones, it's going to help rank you up even further. The next thing I want to talk to you about is backlinks. And backlinks is referring to this section right in here, this organic section. And remember, we talked about content. Well, content is absolutely key. Now, you want to make sure that you have the right content in here so that you can be found. And this is where you want to be. You want to be in the top position. But in order for you to get into the top position, you have to beat out your competition at every single stage. And one of the ways that you can beat out your competition on top of content is backlinks. So, what is a backlink? A backlink is a link that is coming from another site back to yours that's driving a clickable link that drives customers to your site. And it needs to be a reputable and authoritative backlink. It's almost like a popularity contest. But the more authoritative backlink content that you guys have, the better off it's going to be. So let's say, there's a good example. Let's say Train, Carrier, any of those large manufacturers that specifically deals with HVAC, those would be excellent backlinks. Those would have some link juice to them, opposed to a backlink from Papa John's. That's not going to do you any good because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So that's what I've got for you as far as backlinks. So let's take a look at what's going on with your site behind the scenes. As we look at your sites, the tool I like to use called Ahrefs, it gives me all of the information supplied to me from Google. This is your Google Power rating for your site, your reputation, and it's derived from these numbers right here. You've got 22 keywords on your site, and it's showing you as having 9 visitors. And by clicking on this, this will allow me to see where your visitors are clicking and how the keywords are going up and going down. And as you can see, your visitors are mainly coming in off of typing in your company name. All right, now let's take a look. We can do the same exact thing and look at your competition. Now, as we look at your competition, they've got a power rating of 16 with a reputation of 12. They're pretty well balanced. They've got a high amount of backlinks. Keywords are 370, and they've got 1,600 visitors per month. Now, you can take and beat out your competition, and it takes work, but it's not all that difficult. What you have to do is you take a look at what your competition is doing. You look at the keywords that they're being ranked for, and you basically do the same thing that they're doing, and then you do a little bit more. Same thing with the backlinks. You take a look at their quality backlinks, you get yourself listed on the same sites, and then you go for a little bit more. So I hope this information has been useful to you. Please feel free to take any of the information that I've given you here and use it for your own purposes. Get with your web design people uh, and see if you can't take and make these changes and increase your overall traffic. If you don't have time for it, or you would like to have a conversation, see if I can help you out a little bit more, I would love to be able to talk to you. I can be reached at 919-396-4030. And once again, this is Chris with Artistic SEO Solutions. And thank you very much for your time. All my information is included in the email.